I just recently done this nice walking tour video, showing some old historical photos along Main Street here in Mount Hope. In this month of snow already. Thought it'd be interesting to point out some old historic photos, which I'll do a better video come better weather conditions when we get a warm spell. Two reasons. One, it's easier to do the walking tour videos when it's not miserably cold and pouring down the snow, which I've been enjoying the snow. It's a beautiful sight seeing all the snow. Reason number two, some of the photos I was going to add in this video I cannot find. So I'll locate the photos that I couldn't find for a future video. So closer to spring, I'll probably do more of these historical walking tour videos. To start to do a little auto point that out. Oh, by the way, I do got two more videos coming that I filmed before the snow storm. So at least a couple train videos, both of them here in Mount Hope I filmed before the snowstorm. I won't be filming much here soon because of the weather. Walking along Main Street here in downtown Mount Hope in January 2025. I should say Snowy 2025. Here's what Main Street looks like today in 2025. At the top looking down the hill towards Ace Department Store and the Kristen Search. I'd like to point out that the photo taken back in the early 1900s is taken at the bottom looking up. So here in a minute you see the photo from the bottom looking up. Here it is. This photo is taken in front of Ace Department Store looking up the hill from the bottom. My video clip's at the top of the hill looking down from the top. Interesting comparison though. There's the old doctor's office, which is now the Mount Hope City Hall. And the Christmas lights may be up for a while because until we get a break from all these snowstorms, nobody's going to be able to get out and take the lights down. And there goes the snowplow. The city workers and everybody else, and myself included, is busy trying to keep the snow off, the walks and stuff. I'm out shoveling snow for all the people that pay me to shovel snow. All the city workers are busy trying to keep the roads closed so everybody can get in and out. Let's say you can't get out and film much because of this. Oh well. But right here where the big drive-thru is, I couldn't find the old photo taken back in the day here, but there used to be a long building here. And where the Castos Appliances is now was Johnson's Drug Store in a little alleyway between the two places. Because in the 1970s, the buildings was demolished to make room for the new drive-thru. It was a big, expensive project for the bank. Because before that, you literally had to stop and walk into the bank. I know there's some old photos somewhere because I think I know where they are. So if they're in the book, I think they are. I could get the photos back from that spot in the future video, which will probably be after all the snow goes away. Here's Masonic Laws building in the Princess Theater. John Sumate has the office. He uses the whole second floor. Then Kelsey Wolf has the tattoo place called Wolf's and Ink in here now. And across the road is Bonbons. I got a oral history tour video where Dean Bonifacio tells his family history, filmed a couple of years ago. It's a nice little video. He just tells the history how his grandpa, I guess it's his grandma and grandpa came over. I want to say I try to remember what country. I want to say Italy, but I might be wrong. They talk about the history, but you could always scroll down and find that video. I filmed it like the summer 2023, so it's an older video. But there's the old middle school, which is originally built as the Mount Hope High School back in the day from, I forget what year it's actually built until 1956. The YMCA building was built in 1921, and sometime in the 1930s became part of the Mount Hope High School. And then all three buildings of the Mount Hope High School became part of the middle school in the late 1950s. Of course, one of the building actually destroyed in the fire in the early 2000s was the building that was built in 1925. But that's the original high school building, built sometime in the late 1800s. That's what it looked like before it's destroyed by the fire. And this picture is taken right in front of Bonbons in John Sumate's building, looking down the street towards the railroad crossing. And that was a quick 2-second picture of the Mount Hope after the fire in 1910. Didn't do a very good job out in that clip, and everybody got a better clip at the end of the video. But here is Main Street, and you can see the current day library, and straight across there where that building is, there used to be a gas station. There used to be a pull in back in the day, Henley Force Model T. You could pull in and pump gas right there. It's a storefront now, but there's a day when you can pull in if you just go down Pikes Brents Road. You pull in and pump gas. Of course, if it's not go down Pikes Brents Road and go Main Street, you had to make a really stop trying to get back to the street. And right the railroad crossing used to be a train station, but the train station's gone. This is interesting. And the train did come through here just before I started filming all this, which is interesting. Now, the Mount Hope Methodist Church was built in the 1920s. It's funny that Brian goes by at the exact same time I'm filming this, and the UPS truck right behind him. I don't know who was driving the truck. It would have been hilarious if it would have been Mark Hughes. We cut grass for him in the summertime. Oh, by the way, there's the burger, the brisket burger and fries I got at the table today. And there's Main Street. It says here on the right, the Sugar Creek Company store in the early 1900s. And there's the library, which sits there today. Which is funny because the picture here doesn't only shows the corner of the company store, but it's got a great view of Main Street and the old train station that used to be there back in the day. And there's a section of Main Street before the fire. Yes, the photo says after the fire in 1910, but that photo's taken before the fire, not after the fire. So a little error in the book there. Better view what Main Street looks like today in 2025. Train station long local there, and all the wooden buildings are now brick buildings. And there's another picture of the same spot. I meant to add that picture after the fire in there, the real after the fire picture. Here's the real after the fire photo, the one I meant to take, the March 23rd, 1910 fire that destroyed Mount Hope. That's the photo I meant to put in, so here's the correct photo. By the way, if you enjoy my videos, please like and subscribe to Wireless Trains here on YouTube. And those of you who make it to the end, here's a little train video. Zoom out a little bit. Let's plow right through the snow. Let's see if the lights come back on.